Hi, everybody. It's hi, everybody. Okay, three. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Senior Diaries. I'm here with 3 guests today, and we're going to be talking about struggles between being a student athlete. So, before we get it started, let's introduce everyone. Do you want to start over here?
Hi everybody. I'm Makenna. I'm a student athlete, a rec leader, and I play basketball.
She knows
Um,
ball.
my name's Daniel. Uh, I am also a student athlete. I am also a rec leader, and I also play basketball.
Oh, wow.
I'm Zion. Um, I
Just say it.
I do a lot of volunteering with rec leadership, and I play basketball.
Wow, so there's clearly a common denominator with everyone on this couch. They all play basketball.
Woo!
Do you guys want to kind of go over your roles as someone on the basketball team?
Basically, my role is to put the ball in the hoop.
In the key?
I don't do it very well. um, I am a forward, and yeah,
Lacrosse.
I play lacrosse. That's my main sport.
My job in basketball is to also put the ball in the hoop and make sure, like Zion, Rose, their lives on the court are easier as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. My job is to play defense and shoot the ball.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna get into the question portion of today, and we're all very excited. So we're gonna kick it off with something easy. How has being a student athlete kind of shaped you into who you are today?
I think being a student athlete has given me a lot of confidence in myself and my ability to make relationships with people. Um, brought discipline um, and perseverance, I would say, with balancing everything that I have going on. Yeah.
I like that.
I like to think that I'm rather outgoing and pretty talkative in public, and I have to give thanks to sports for that. I used to be really shy, introverted, and after playing sports, gaining confidence, building new relationships with people, I've just came out of my shell, and yeah, give thanks to basketball for
Um, Being a student athlete, it taught me like discipline and how to handle pressure, and then also like balancing school and athletics and time management.
Okay. Now, what is something that you guys all think that people don't really understand about all the work you have to put in behind the scenes to perform as an athlete?
I think a lot of people just see the work we put in athletically and physically. How we're like going to practice every day, working out, getting stronger. But I don't think people really realize the like mental aspect of things. I don't think it's really talked about. Um, just like how difficult it is, especially being a student too, to balance everything and to be doing this stuff every single day. It gets really hard,
Yeah.
and I don't think people always see that. Yeah.
that. For me, I feel like at the surface level, everybody sees or just views basketball like or just views basketball um, as like you're practicing and you're just playing. But for me, I get injured quite easily, and I've been injured a lot. So behind the scenes, I have to do a lot more work, and yeah, it's just a lot of physical labor. So that's yeah.
Um, yeah, I guess just like getting in your own head, especially after you play bad and then everyone's mad at you. It's just like you have to just move on, you know?
Yeah. And that was actually a great answer because we're going to move into like the more mental aspect of a sport, you know? And we're going to talk about how do you stay mentally strong, especially after a tough loss, you say, or a really rough game?
I think it's super important to, well, a lot of the time athletes let their sport define them. Um, I know I did for a long time, and I think it's important to remember that you're more than just your athletic performance. Um, and also, like, having focuses in your life outside of sports and being a goldfish, like having a 2 second memory, like moving on.
Nice
Uh,
analogy.
uh, and just remembering that your self worth is more than how you did in a game.
That was really good, McKenna.
Thank you.
Yeah, for me, I think the way I stay mentally strong throughout the season is just by having fun. Sometimes you get caught up in all of the games and all of the practices, whatever. So I feel like for me, when I just take a step back, and I just take some time to do some things I like and just have some fun, I feel like that just refreshes myself, and yeah, I'm able to stay mentally put. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, for me, it's always like talking to my dad, especially after a tough loss. He's always there to reassure me, and like one bad performance like doesn't define who you are as an athlete. And then he always tells me to like just move on because it already happened and it's in the past. So
Yeah. Well, Zan, you're getting all the right points today because now we're moving on to support systems, and clearly your dad is part of your support system.
Like you knew the questions or something.
Almost like we rehearsed this, but we didn't. Um, so parents, as Zan said, could be your support system. Friends could be your support system. The basketball community itself, and things like that. So, what role does your own support system, however you may define it, play in your success in this any sport you play?
My support system is definitely like my family, my parents. I think a lot of the times it's hard for me to ground myself and like remember that I'm more than just an athlete. Um, and I think my parents play like a big role in doing that for me. Um, Obviously, like I've played with girls whose parents are like helicopter parents, like they're like you need to be doing the best, and it never really ends very well because nobody wants to be hearing that. You're already putting that pressure on yourself. Um, so I'm lucky enough to have parents who obviously they care about how I'm performing, but like t- I'm way like more than that to them, and that's a super helpful thing. Yeah.
Oh, for me, my main support system would be like my friends or like my family. Um,
Which one of your friends, Daniel?
I think I want to place emphasis on Avril Bat and Henry Ray. Yeah. After my games, they text me and they're like, "Hey, how'd you do? Did you get hurt or something?" And I'm like, "No." So
That's
yeah,
their first question. Did you get hurt?
yeah, because it happens quite often. Yeah. So
How'd
then,
you get hurt in a game, Daniel? What happened?
Zion missed a free throw, and then I tried getting the ball. You know, it was a really good game for me too. But then he decided to ruin it all, and then yeah, that's
Nice.
the story.
Great story.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, they just knowing that they're rooting for me, it helps me keep going.
um yeah, I guess my support system mainly is like my family. So just them being there, they encourage me a lot to be a better version of myself. So like, yeah.
Yeah, and to know someone's there to cheer you on, things like that. I think it's very reassuring for many athletes. So going kind of off of just being a student athlete or just an athlete in general, sometimes in life you're gonna have to like be able to schedule your life around basketball and things like that, or any other sport you play. So kind of how do you find that balance between choosing basketball or choosing your social life? And do you think you've ever struggled with that? Zion wants to go first.
Yeah, you want to start?
Start down here.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat it?
Yeah, of course I can repeat it. So, in life, you have many struggles. Have you ever struggled with balancing your social life and basketball?
Um, no, because I'd say my social life and like basketball is pretty connected. A lot of my relationships now I've formed through basketball. So it's like I'm always around them, and then there's never like a I've never had to choose one or the other and like push one aside.
Mm.
Yeah, continuing off of what Zion said, I made a lot of my closest friends through basketball. However, I think because maybe sometimes I focus on basketball and hanging out with that group of friends. Sometimes I don't hang out with my other friends, maybe who I don't play basketball with. So I kind of neglect that aspect. And yeah, sometimes that did maybe ruin some stuff. So yeah, it's and to balance it, I just tried to be happy and see everybody occasionally. Yeah.
Um, hmm. Look, my like first sport is in basketball. It's lacrosse, BC Dubs. And used to struggle a lot with balancing the two. I think it got to the point where I was playing so much that obviously like the girls on my team are like my family, but they were at that point like pretty much my only friends. Um, so there wasn't really a balance. It was my social life was lacrosse, and I think that becomes a problem when you have to have a social life outside of that. Um, so um, I
It's like that.
I definitely used to struggle with it a lot. Um,
Oh sh.
but
Yeah.
luckily like sports have made me an outgoing person, and it hasn't been very like that difficult to make friends, and I've made a lot of friends. Like still the girls I play lacrosse with are like some of my best friends ever, but I think I've done a good job of making some new really really good friends outside of that, and I've learned and grown into being able to balance it way better than I used to. So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, kind of building off of balance, if there's something you think schools or even our school in particular can do better to support athletes, Daniel wants to go first.
Yeah. Food. Mm, you know, like after a 6 a.m. practice, if I had some,
Timmy's.
delectable Timmies, delectable fruits, that would go a long way. Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
Like an after game cheeseburger, after game Chipotle run.
Oh.
I think, well, we don't have morning practices, thank God, but especially like your guys' team, like you guys eat a lot. I don't think the breakfast club is really sustaining your athletic appetites.
Unless it's 8 a.m. They have French toast every day.
But like also like you guys need more than French toast to be an athlete. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um Other than that, like I feel like especially for basketball,
Fueling
for
yourself is
I think for both of our teams, like not this isn't to do with food. Both of our teams like have coaches. Well, obviously like one of our coaches is a teacher, but your guys' coach isn't a teacher. One of our coaches isn't a teacher. So I feel like for especially basketball, it's kind of it feels a lot of the time like it's not to do with the school. So I feel like, I don't know, there's not really much the school can do because it feels like it's a separate thing to me.
We're pretty well funded too.
Yeah, our school's
Yeah.
pretty well funded.
Yeah.
We got some money, but also no money at the same time.
Don't know how, but
Yeah.
they should have like a finance group, you know?
We do.
Surely they
They do.
do.
We do.
So where is all this money being like siphoned to, you know? Are they
Probably to,
pocketing
like,
it?
Other places.
Like maybe like
Oh.
we should put it into air conditioning in our school.
Apparently that's like billions of dollars.
I know it's all
I don't know how. Or wasn't our school like 43?
I know a guy who does
million billion.
How much was it?
Air conditioning is that expensive?
We're a school, yeah. The
Oh,
amount of
yeah.
square footage,
Our school's
I
like
guess.
almost like, I don't know.
it's like a couple $1,000,000.
Isn't it just like tunnels and vents that go to each room?
Surely.
Yeah, but then they kind of have to like they have
Don't
to
they
like.
already have those? 'Cause
No, it's all
we
solar
have
powered.
air.
We have
It's
We
all
have
solar
heat.
powered.
we have solar powered.
We
So
have
it doesn't
heat.
work
Why
very
don't
well.
They just put
Well, no, it gets
cold?
really cold in the winter and really hot in the summer.
I think we're straying away.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Back on topic.
Sorry, guys. Zan, answer the question.
I don't know. I guess food,
Right,
especially after morning practice.
right,
Like, then we have to get through the school day, and if we're not eating, then like
right.
there's no point.
Okay. That was a really good answer, guys. I think food is really important, fueling yourselves. How do you guys keep your passion for the game alive? You know, especially when your sport starts to feel more like work or like heavy and hard.
For me, I don't know. Basketball, I've always just played for fun because I just played for basketball, volleyball for fun. Like it never really feels like work to me. But my main sport, like I can see it from a girl's perspective it is her main sport because a lot of the times that can feel like work, especially when there's a lot of pressure on you to perform in a certain way. It almost feels like you're like under a microscope. And I think it really helps to try and take that pressure off if you can, whatever way that is for you. I was basically forced to quit, so because I hurt myself, so that took the pressure off for me. But I don't know,
Add another.
some way about doing that. That's how you should do it.
But don't go hurting yourself.
Oh, well, yeah.
Clarification.
I just think about like how lucky I am to be in the position because some people can't play, like they can't play sports or they don't have the opportunity to be part of a school team. And then especially since we have a coach like Coach JR with as much experience that he has a lot of stuff to pass down to us. So it's just like knowing that I have this opportunity just to take advantage of it.
That is a really good answer.
Great answer, Zion. For me, I'd say it's the end goal that I want to achieve and what our team wants
What
to
is
achieve.
your end goal?
And that's to play in LEC, to be in provincials, and to hopefully do better than Soy's teams here.
Oh.
Yeah, hopefully that's the end goal.
Wow.
It's sponsored by Traditions.
Mega, I feel like
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
we got ice cream sandwiches.
We got ice cream sandwiches. So, how do you guys remind yourself that you love your sport? And what's something that kind of reminds you that you love your sport? Thank you.
I think everybody's preoccupied with ice cream sandwiches, so oh shoot.
Sorry, repeat it. Sorry, please. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay. What's something that reminds you why you love your sport?
Wait
till you're done eating to answer.
What?
I can answer.
No, I want to answer it.
My answer won't be that great.
Sharing the court with as I said, like a lot of the relationships I have now, I made through basketball. And then, of course, the people, like my teammates, I'm close with them. So just sharing the court with, like my family. It's the reason why I love
Aw.
playing, especially Daniel.
Thanks, Ion. Do you mean that?
Of course.
Perfect. What was the question? Sorry.
What reminds you that you love basketball?
Um, when I see Zion run up and down the court, my little zero, you know.
Not when you learned how to dunk.
For me, it was when I hurt myself. Like I got a major knee injury, and I couldn't play anything, and it really reminded me, like, that I should be grateful for any time I get to be on the court because quite often I am injured, and it sucks watching from the sidelines, and you want to be playing so badly, and it makes you really realize that you love playing. So yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a really hard thing to deal with.
It is. Thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome. And don't worry, guys, you're going to see pop ups of both the injuries.
Oh shoot.
Actually, have some good pictures.
I have a really good one.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
I have to bleep that.
Sorry.
Hey.
So
Now.
what if I keep saying it? Do you have to keep bleeping it out?
Yeah.
That's a lot of editing, right? Okay.
So, with loving a sport, it also comes with loving yourself and dealing with competition, not within just teammates in general, but with yourself. There's many things you have to deal with. So, how do you guys deal with competition between you and other people or even inner dilemmas?
For me, basketball wise, as I've said, I go there because it's fun, and I don't really care about the competition side of it with my teammates. Obviously, I care about competition in a game, I want to be beating the other teams. I'm very competitive in that way. But when it comes to competition with teammates, for me that's not really something I think about because I don't know, we're all there just to have fun. I know there is a lot of competition that happens on our team, but I don't know. It's not really for me.
There's also not many people that can take your place.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's only 3.
Yeah. I don't have any sort of competition against Stella and Leah. They're little angels. Competition with myself. I don't know. I've gotten better. It's gotten better because you just have to remember that you're there to have fun and you're not there to impress anybody. Yeah. Take it away.
Uh, Competition with others. I'm friends with most of the guys on the team, so I don't. It's not. So can you hold it? Thanks. Yeah. So like I was saying, I'm friends with most guys on the team, so it's not I don't really see it as too much of competition. I don't know. It's just we're all just. It's just I feel like it's just a group of guys that are just friends that are just playing basketball for school. It's not like a competition, as a team. That's how I like to see it. And I know in the end of the day, everything's just to make us better. So, yeah, I like to keep it more friendly.
Um, yeah. Even though we're all friends and we're all close, like when it comes down to a game, especially since our team is really guard heavy, we have a lot of guards on our team, and not everyone can play, so it's just like I don't know. Just be confident in yourself, because if you're doubting yourself and pushing yourself down, then you won't be able to perform. You won't be able to play in the game. And other people will take your spot.
Bars.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Sophia has spilled her ice cream.
Did you wipe it on your thing?
No, I
Oh.
just felt like this.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine. I spilled my Starbucks drink all over the couch in my last episode.
That's not good. Did you clean it up?
No, it's rotting right
Are
there.
you serious?
No, of
Okay.
course I cleaned it. Okay, and lastly, to finish off this amazing episode,
Oh, wow, that was a fast episode.
I know. Looking ahead, how do you think being an athlete will impact your future beyond high school?
I think for me, it's gonna be the confidence. It's gonna be like that confident aspect of it. I feel like going into future endeavors, I think if I can trust my abilities, and as long as I have confidence in myself, I can do whatever I put my mind to. So I think that part will translate for me.
I think obviously like the discipline that comes with playing sports is definitely something that'll translate throughout life. ASMR.
I'm struggling a little bit, sorry.
But beyond that, I think being on a team and being able to have relationships with all different kinds of people is something that's super important in life. We've all had teammates who we might not necessarily get along with. We've had to move past that, and I think that's a super essential life skill, is being able to work with people and make friends and that kind of stuff. And eat an ice cream sandwich without spilling it all over yourself probably is a good skill to have.
That's embarrassing.
Zion's turn, and then we're done.
The zero hero.
Zero
can't
to
grab it.
hero.
To hero.
My sandwich.
How will being student? Wait, what? How will being a student athlete
Help you later in life.
help me later in life?
Yes.
Staying disciplined and then being able to handle pressure, because after high school you won't have as much support as you would, because you're not going to school. Or maybe if you go, like, even in university, you don't go to school every day, you know? Sometimes it's just like twice a week. And then, like,
He chat GPT the answers, by the way.
no, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, like, just like handling pressure on your own, knowing that everything will be okay.
That's so great. Can someone hold the mic? Because I can't hold it. So that was amazing, and I thank you guys so much for being here. Any last remarks?
Yay!
Thank you. I have no last remarks.
We will see you on the next episode.
We probably won't, but she will.
You guys will. Thanks, guys.